This is Whiskey and Fire. We're not experts. We're not trying to teach you anything. We're just hanging out, talking about whatever comes up. Life, random stories, all of it. And yeah, every episode we try a new bottle of whiskey, sip on it while we chat, and then totally pretend we know how to rate it at the end. It's laid back, it's real, but it's always a good time. So grab a drink and hang out with us. That's right. You better hang out with us, because this is episode 3
You
of
said
Whiskey
there would be a new intro.
and Whiskey and Fire.
You lied to me.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
survived the fire for this.
You know what?
Again, because he already survived.
Okay. Welcome to episode 3.
Tres.
I'm Joe.
Krista.
Juan.
And
Sadia.
Lady Juan Rogers.
Lady Juan Rogers is back.
She's here. She's back.
Lady One Rogers. I love it.
Yeah. And Juan, what are you drinking? We
Club-
haven't opened a bottle
He's like,
yet.
Club soda.
he's like ice cubes.
Club soda, hot thirsty.
Club soda. Okay.
Signature
So
select.
here's what we thought. We thought because Juan was battling a fire in episode 1 of season 2
Well, he wasn't here for episode 1.
because he was battling a fire.
But we didn't
Remember,
know
I
if he
was going
survived.
off that back door.
Yeah, we didn't know if he survived or not.
Correct. But he did not try the bottle.
By the way, Joe set the fire.
I didn't set the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning.
Joe set the fire.
There's no proof. Okay.
I saw
Krista,
him.
go back.
I saw it.
Krista,
I
You
back to
tried
your
to
saw
point.
him.
kill our other fucking host.
Krista, back to your point.
Oh, my point was we are going to resample bottle 1.
Oh, okay. Who decided this?
I did
Oh, then why'd you say we?
because you agreed.
I did not agree.
Yes, you did. This is already going in a great direction.
There was a horrible tie that rock, paper, scissors could not solve.
Oh, we did that, and I
No.
won. Yeah.
Joe did win. That's true.
I did win.
Joe rigged it.
I did not. Okay.
He intimidated Krista.
All right, so what are we doing?
Well, it looks like you already have a little bit in your glass, but Juan does not.
I don't have any. Krista doesn't have any.
All right, Krista, so what are you
I
drinking?
actually do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. But
So I
you
did
do
Juan
not.
Rogers doesn't.
True. But there's the bottle, Joe, by your foot.
Joe, pour me something tall and strong.
It is.
That's me.
It is
You're not tall.
Basil Hayden Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Yeah.
It is from Gary, Indiana.
No, it's not.
All right, hold on.
No, so in season 1 we talked, or season 2, episode 1, we talked all about the Basil Hayden family and how it's related to Jim Beam and old granddad and all that good stuff.
Oh, Lady Juan Rogers is going to take a sip. Oh, here we go. And
I mean, this tells us if it's good. Is it not
She's
good?
like,
Is it tolerable?
Shit.
Is it too strong?
she's going to go, not bad. And then put it down and not drink it again anymore.
It's strong.
Oh, it's strong. But is it?
They taste like burning.
No.
A little burn.
A little burn.
Ooh, I said
little
no, it was
burn.
no burning.
Is it?
It's not smooth.
Is it?
She's from Texas, I can tell by the way he's two-stepping round the room.
I love this. Thank you,
See,
Katie.
we should have videoed this episode.
Thank
one
you,
of
Katie.
But is it?
She hasn't listened to episode 1.
Oh, you don't listen to episode
So episode 1, just so you
season
know,
2.
of season 2 was literally Krista going, yeah.
the whole episode.
Yeah.
It like started and I'm like, how many times do I say yeah? Literally. It was a lot. Maybe 1,000 times.
I'd say number 2, the song number 2.
Number 2, which was
Texas.
She's from
Yeah.
Texas, I can tell
Yes,
by
this
the
fits.
way he's two-stepping
fits.
round the room.
I said you houses in Texas today.
3.
Yeah.
we're
Weren't
in
they,
Texas.
weren't they amazing?
So where in Texas are you seeing these houses though? You said Texas, but where in Texas?
They've been all over Texas.
But where?
But where?
Texas is a
No.
big state.
They've been like Fort Worth. They've been
Different.
outside of San Antonio. They've been outside of Dallas. They're not been like in the big cities. They've just been outside of the big cities.
Beautiful. Huge.
They
Yeah.
won't no balls.
Like I said, I want high ceilings now.
He sends
For
me
what?
the message. He's like, I want high ceilings.
You're like,
so
what?
Just out of nowhere, it was like, I want high ceilings.
And so I give him like a whole thing of air. I'm like, here you go. Like, what the fuck? Like random.
What is about high ceilings that you love?
I don't know, from all the videos and the tours of the houses, they fucking look nice. You got the exposed fucking beams and everything. I was
And then
like,
you got fucking cobwebs, and you can't reach that shit.
I
This
don't
is
care.
true.
Fuck all that.
We don't even have that high, and we also have that problem.
We don't look up there.
Our lights, we turn the light on, we're like,
Yeah, we don't look
turn
up
them
there.
down. It's
Yeah.
just cobwebs.
The ceiling fan, turn that bitch on because then you can't see the cobwebs.
Like I said, high ceilings, his and her fucking sinks and
Oh fuck
everything.
those things! No, you know what? You know what happens with that shit?
2 messy sinks.
One, yeah, because then you
One
take over
lets
my
you
space. That's some bullshit right there.
We did have it, and we got rid of it for one sink.
Yeah, because you would take over. Yeah, no, we did. We had two fucking
in that bathroom.
and she would just take over both fucking sinks. There'd be
It's true.
shit all over the place. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck this shit.
Yeah, it's like I had my messy sink and then like a face washing sink
Yeah,
that was supposed to be his.
Yeah, no,
and then
don't-
you have a little beard.
So it was
hair.
Chris's bathroom.
No, because he would like shave his beard and leave the hairs.
He
everywhere.
has no beard.
yeah.
Well, when he shaves that little shit, it gets everywhere.
It's my soul patch.
My soul patch.
My soul patch. I'm Rick James, bitch. It's better than like going in the shower and then having a fucking
Yeah.
hair monster.
Oh, God.
I do shed a lot.
Like go in there and then you're like showering like, ooh, what's on my toes? And you like does like the fucking hair,
Dude,
lock
you-
this
here-
monster
here-
of hair.
Here's the thing: is like our daughter would be like, I washed my hair today. I was like, go back in
Go
there and
back
clean the
in there.
wall.
Because
Clean
it
the
looks
wall.
like
She'll do this. She'll be like, wash her hair, and she's like,
And then that's what I do.
after she puts the conditioner, she'll like
Yes.
string her hair out with her hands and just like, and so when you
rub it on
go
the
in
wall.
there after her, it looks like the wall's coming alive. I'm like,
Same.
And I was like, oh, you wash your hair, go back in there and clean it.
I relate though.
What is wrong with you women?
It's because like when you get it on your hand and you
No.
try to rinse it and it doesn't, you're like, where are you gonna put it on the
yeah,
wall?
how does it? How
You
do
see,
you think that?
the way I see it is like, ew.
You
And
try.
it's like, it's your hair. There's no
it's
ew.
not so much ew. It's that you have to,
You don't want it on your body,
Right.
Like, you're just like, get it off.
because then
Yeah,
it gets in your
But
crack.
we have a hair
and-
catcher.
I mean, it does.
My
Down
neck,
your back and
my
your
back, my pussy, and my back.
True.
That's my thing is that we have a hair catcher in the drain. So it's like, just,
Yeah, it's called an ass crack.
Yeah.
For a female.
For a right, for a girl.
that sounds like a you problem.
No. Then you're washing your body and you're like, oh no. And
I don't
then-
want to go into the shower and have cousin it next to me. I'm just saying.
But then you got to reach into the little trap before you're done because it gets trapped up so much. And then if you don't, then there's water that goes up, you know,
but
that
it's
builds
still
up.
your hair.
That's not the point. I don't want bath water like in my feet like that. Like
They
You're
clean your
in
shit
there
up.
showering.
I don't want to.
They clean your shit
I
up.
don't want to touch the drain because then I feel like I have to, you know,
You're still
all over
in the
again.
shower.
not the point. Again, that's an us problem. Stop trying to understand.
But you turn it into a me problem, and that's
Yeah,
the
but
I
problem.
walk in, I was like, oh.
Most of us probably pee in the shower, and that's even worse.
Most of us.
All of
Yeah,
us.
I do.
Do you have the soundbite for fucking dodgeball? Oh, do I have to drink my own urine?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
I
it
drink my own
necessary?
urine,
No,
but I like the
do
taste
it
and
'cause
it's sterile. Do I have to drink my own urine? No, but I like it. The
Because
taste and it's sterile.
for all of you listening, I'm sorry.
You guys are disgusting.
You're the ones fucking with a
You're
hair over
tasting
there.
your own urine.
Oh,
You're the ones doing little hair monsters, and then like somehow it's our problem.
Fucking voodoo dolls with hair. You guys will be fucked. If it
Yeah,
does a-
what you don't know is we're making voodoo dolls of you.
but it's your hair, so it's not ours. So you're gonna be hurting yourself.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
We catch all your little hairs.
hence you caught on fire. Remember?
You almost died in that fire.
Joe
you blew
set
up.
the fire.
I didn't set the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning.
I knew you were going to fucking say that.
Yeah. What? What
My glass is gone.
there is no whiskey that requires a can to be opened.
I stole it.
I don't have a glass of whiskey.
Stole it.
Oh, you stole woman.
She was supposed to get a sample and never got it back.
It's a sample.
Chug.
She's like, can't.
I gotta get up in the morning.
No, you don't.
I do. Gotta go to Skokie.
It's Saturday.
No.
Oh.
You don't have to go to Skokie. You know why?
She's from Texas, I can tell by the way he's two-stepping round the room.
That's right.
All right, I got a question.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about Texas, and
Okay.
I've been the fucking TikTok shit.
And you've never been there ever?
Yeah. Sliding barn doors as like a pantry or
Those
regular.
are gay.
Those are cute.
Do you like?
Wait,
No, like
to a pantry?
You know how
sliding
annoying that
barn
is?
door, regardless, to either to a
mean,
pantry or to a bedroom or whatever.
Separates the living room and dining room.
We
type.
have a sliding barn door to our bathroom to our bedroom.
Yeah, we do.
And
How do you like it?
it's frosted. It's fine.
fine,
The
yeah.
weird thing is because in the winter it gets cold and in the summer it's warm. The walls warp. So it's not smooth.
Yeah.
So that's like my
In
biggest
the
complaint.
summer, it's like impossible to open,
gets
and then
stuck
the
and you
winter,
can't
it's
fucking
just
open
like
it.
you touch it, it's like pew,
Yeah.
yeah. And then since there's no lock, you know, I'll go in there, and then Chris is like, "No, I have a surprise poo."
No such thing.
It's such
saying,
thing.
yeah.
No such
Yeah, it's
thing.
such thing.
No,
Joe literally turns the little like ceiling light on a color. So if
Yeah.
I'm in the bedroom and I see it's like red, I know
Yeah.
not to go in.
yeah, because
Awesome.
I'm just like,
because
white.
because as an adult, I know when I have to poo or pee. Somehow, as a woman, you don't know because you go sit down. You're like, "Oh, it's a surprise poo."
Sometimes it might be a fart. Sometimes it's just a bubble.
How do you
That's
not
called a
know?
fart.
No.
Sometimes it just flows.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, you're not expecting it to be that, and it is.
No, I've never gone to the bathroom and be like,
Oh,
I had to poo. Oh, I had to pee. No, there's no such thing as that shit.
it's like I gotta pee.
Peeing is different. I already know if I have to pee, but poop, no.
Yeah.
How do you
poop-
not know you have to poo?
No, sometimes sometimes it comes out
No, wait, no,
randomly,
it
and
doesn't.
sometimes
Yes,
it doesn't.
no.
Yes,
No,
yes.
if
Yes.
you follow that same logic, that means you would be shitting yourself in the random times of the day.
No.
not
It's
yourself
not like
sitting
that.
on the toilet. Like your
Yes.
body knows the environment.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Remember, they sit to pee.
Yeah. So
no.
like,
They
yes.
don't stand to pee.
And
Not
it-
all
you
pee
could
times are
think-
poo poo times, but all poo poo times are
Our
pee
pee times, yes.
Oh my god.
Every time we poop, we pee.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
But
I'm sorry,
sometimes
no.
when we sit and we go,
No,
it's just
but
like,
your
oh,
body's
I
like,
also
not
might have to
know.
poop.
Yep.
No,
I feel it.
No,
I was like, oh,
That's great. That's good
I've
for
got
you.
poop. I
I
was
feel
like,
it's
that's a
coming
poop.
in the air tonight.
It's like, ooh. I gotta go.
No, I don't believe it. I'm sorry, I can't.
Well, you have a dick, so it's fine.
But no, but my point is like, if you go to the bathroom, then close the fucking door.
Not always.
Yeah.
Not always.
No,
No.
close the door.
Not always. No.
I can live alone and I'm still gonna close the fucking door.
Yeah, I
Unless I
never,
know it's a really massive shit, then I will. But if it's not, I mean, it's all right. It's
No,
okay.
I have
It's like
never.
2 minutes.
I
Right,
have
right.
never gone to a bathroom and left the
No,
door open.
Here's the thing.
You're not secure.
No, hold on. This
It's
is
not
what
that I'm
happens.
secure.
Hold on.
I'm a human. Like
so-
I have manners.
This
I
is
will
what
say-
happens when I gotta go take a dump. Right? I get in there. I'm getting ready. I sit down. I'm like, yeah. Get my phone.
Yeah.
Start scrolling, and guess what happens? Yeah. As soon as I get comfortable, hey babe, do you want to blah 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 blah? I was like,
Text me.
I'm pooping, but do you believe it? I'm pooping?
And
And she's like, blah, 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 blah. And I come out, no conversation after I come out. It's
well, because you already answered it.
like you wait until I get in there and get comfortable and start pooping and ask me a fucking 30,000 questions and then get mad when I was like, I'm pooping.
It's all right.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
but No,
It's like, if I'm pooping, let me poop.
You can poop, but like you can still talk
But
too.
here's the thing.
No,
If
no,
she
no.
goes into the poop and I'm like, hey, babe, blah, blah, blah. I'm pooping. I'll be out in a minute. I was like, well, but what about? No, I poop.
I mean, I let you in whenever. I don't give
Double
a shit.
standards.
That is a double standard for sure.
Double
You know why?
standards.
Because when I poop, I don't poop for 45 fucking minutes. You do.
True.
I mean,
Same.
like
You have
I
started.
go in and out. So I mean,
I
You have
started what?
You stay in there for
Being
like
there
half an
longer.
hour. I don't know what you're talking about.
Being a logger?
No, you've been in there. You started off doing like little rabbit poops. We like, and, like you'd be out in like 2 seconds. And all of a sudden it's like 10 minutes,
15 minutes. It's been like growing longer and longer and longer.
Because she's got her phone.
Yeah. See?
Because when it's a crayon poop, you can't help it.
No,
Like,
it's the same shit we do with Jaden because he'd be in there for like an hour and a half, and I was like, I know you're not pooping this entire
Like,
time.
I know,
You're fucking on
literally.
your phone. No, I'm not.
Joe works in the toilet.
I
like,
do.
That's
All
crazy.
all my best
Showers
sales.
for an hour.
Wish.
All my best sales happen in the shower and in the pooping.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
That I'm jealous of.
If
He's
I'm
literally
that's-
learning in the shower.
That's my research right there.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
watching the
I'll give you some
YouTubes.
disgusting stuff. I'll sometimes drink coffee in the.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, that's no.
Wait. Freshly brewed coffee?
Oh yeah, I'll be in there just like.
I
Like,
can't.
cut out the middleman.
I
You just made
can't.
espresso? It's not like you just like popped a Keurig cup in. Like you like
See,
made like a
no.
craft coffee?
No, that'd be like a Keurig cup, and
Okay, that tastes like shit anyway, so.
I'll go in and I was like, I'm gonna cut out the middleman because I'm just gonna come right back out. So I was like,
I can't poop and smell it and then drink something. Like I just can't do it.
but you can poop and have a conversation with me.
Yeah,
Last Sunday-
I'm not ingesting you. Like yes.
Well,
yes.
last Sunday, we got carrot cake. We got home. I needed to poop. I took it in there. Chris is like, are you taking it in there? I'm like, it's the circle of life.
No.
Okay, I've not done that. I've not
can't.
taken
It was like
food.
So many sanitary things in my brain right now with
There's
that.
no sanity. You're sitting on the
No,
toilet. There's nothing
right.
coming
It was
out.
a cold slice of carrot cake. And
I'm like,
like,
fucking,
Joe.
I'm like, yeah, like what? Yeah, you haven't lived life if you're not like recycling.
I mean, I'm sure there's some lactose intolerant people out there that go in there with some like cheesecake and shit. It's like,
No, they
I'm
can't eat cheesecake because they're lactose intolerant.
Well, because they
Let
cut out
me
the
ask
middleman.
you a question. Did you
Yeah.
like did you flush? Did you courtesy flush?
Oh.
To who?
Like while you were in there with the carrot cake?
Courtesy to who? The carrot cake?
Like whomever is around.
No.
You don't
Hemi.
you don't courtesy
Poor
flush?
Hemi.
No.
This is why Hemi is so sad. 'Cause
They
you don't-
choose to go in there.
Hemi does.
Yeah.
With you only.
I
Yeah.
courtesy flush all the time.
You gotta.
Why?
You gotta.
No.
We
no,
gotta
no,
reach
no.
all the way behind because it's like on the top of our thing
No, yeah.
in the back.
You should.
It's like,
No.
how do you reach?
Especially like depending on the size of, and then the toilet paper. Like you
In
just
public, for sure.
Like yeah.
See, we
In
have
public,
our,
no. You.
we have our kids courtesy flush because if they don't, it fucking does
It
not flush.
Overflows. Yeah.
It
'cause
will
they'll
not
just
flush.
eat.
It's like, oh no! I was like, nope.
See, my thing. I used to be like, I used to be ashamed of going to public toilets.
I hate it.
Why?
I
No,
hate it.
hold on. I said I used to. Now, for me, it's like, oh no, I'm gonna mark my territory in here. I love Walmart bathrooms.
Battle shits.
Yeah. We are gonna go all out. Krista, I don't understand her concept of
I hate
like
it.
she refuses to like. She's like, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, then go. Like, no, I'll wait till home. I'm like,
That's this one.
If I
What is
can,
wrong
if I
with
can,
you?
if
Like,
I
why
can
wait?
avoid it, I will.
why?
If I can avoid it.
No, the
Why?
public. It's fair game. It is about being the loudest, smelliest, disgusting person in there. You are in there just
If I
like
can,
See, I was with you until that.
you are in there just doing popcorn.
If
Like,
I
straight,
can,
like just straight up, just popcorn. Like no, no. There is no shame for me in public bathrooms.
Sometimes all that toilet paper is like thin. It's like tissue paper.
It doesn't matter. It's not your toilet paper.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Don't-
shit on your hand.
No, it's
so
not
you
your
get in
toilet
touch with
paper.
yourself.
Yeah, it is not your toilet paper.
But
those
it's
are
my hand.
those are industrial toilet papers that can like flush like 40 toilet bowls.
Industrial
But
toilet
they have that
paper.
little
Yeah.
sign that says "Don't flush anything." It's not toilet paper.
Yeah, no.
They're not industrial toilet paper, babe. They're like disposable, biodegradable,
They're
thin.
industrial. They are in. Fuck, what's it?
All right, now that we're talking
Okay,
about
okay,
all this,
okay.
dude wipes.
Love them.
Love.
Have to have them. I took them to work.
Really?
Gotta have them.
I don't like them.
Okay,
What?
here's the thing. You know how
Some
we were
of them I
talking
don't
about in the last episode? We were talking about Stallone and all his movies.
Yeah,
Okay, when it comes to like wipes,
yeah.
I feel like Stallone in Demolition Man with the 3 seashells.
She's jealous.
When do I use the dude wipe?
When it's messy.
Yeah, no.
But I don't
Well, you need
understand
the
it.
extra
It's like,
clean.
do I use the toilet paper first
Yes.
and then eventually use the dude wipe?
Yeah. Use the dude wipe to finish off
But when? though?
Really?
Yeah.
But when?
I'm
what-
the opposite.
When
I
is
use
when is
dude
the
wipe
finish
first,
off?
and
You
then-
use the dude wipe first?
I use the dude wipe first, and then I dry off with the toilet paper.
Wait.
See, that's my thing. It's like I don't.
That's how I do it.
Jaden asked for them, so I've been buying them, right? And at Sam's because it's a bigger
For his
box.
boyfriend?
For his, so I've been buying the bigger box. It's
You
fucking
know something
cheaper.
I don't know? Because
But it's like one of those. Is like I haven't used them because it's like, where do I use them? Is it like the first wipe, the second
It could
wipe?
be any of the wipes.
Is it like
right?
wipe number 6 in the infinite fucking wipe that we
When you
get
get the brown
sometimes?
crayon?
How many wipes? Yeah. Well,
When you got the
it
brown
depends.
crayon?
I mean, you get that infinite wipe sometimes where you're just
Yeah.
fucking in there and it's like, still
Yeah.
it's like how?
There's no
How?
cap to this marker.
It's like how? So it's like, and I fucking had to Google. It's like, when the fuck do I have to use it? And I couldn't get an answer. That's when I was like, so first wipe.
I mean, I always like it
Second
as a.
wipe.
I like it as a finisher because then it like really cleans what it's
Wait,
like
Sadia.
a duvet almost.
Well, no, hold on. Wait. That's your first thing to do.
So
because it's wet.
this is gonna be TMI. Like I don't know if I want to put
It's a
that up
fucking
here.
podcast. What are you doing?
weird.
Okay.
This is a poop episode.
So okay, I stick my finger in there with the wipe a little bit, like to get it all out, like you know,
in
and
your
I.
fucking butthole.
Yeah, like I stick my finger a little
Oh,
bit
she sticks
in
a finger in there, but I can't stick anything else in there.
That's another issue. Okay, that's another issue.
You gotta.
That's how I do it, just to make sure that I
Wait.
got it all.
So you blast a dookie, and then you like reach for the dude wipe,
yeah,
and that's your first
that's
line
my
of defense.
first line of defense.
You
is-
wrap it and
But what? Because you can't flush those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. They're flushable.
The flushable wipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
The
don't
dude
think
wipes.
you're
No, they
supposed-
Look it
are.
up. Look it up. They tell any plumber will tell you
They do
that
tell you
even
not
though
to.
even though it says that you can flush those, they tell you do not flush that shit. That is not a flushable thing.
Well, I flush them.
So you blast a
haven't used them,
dookie.
so I have no
So you
idea.
blast a dookie.
And
You
then
grab a dude wipe
do the wipe.
and you go in there.
I go in there and then I see what,
And you go in
what
there
the
and
mess
it's
looks like. I mean, a little bit sometimes, depending on where my finger hits.
Depending.
Yes. So, and
She
then
gets in
just
touch with herself.
looking at the wipe, it just depends on what it looks like.
Wait,
And then
looking at the wipe. So after you,
you gotta look and see
Yeah,
what comes
if you
out.
wipe yourself, do you not look to see if you're done wiping?
Right. Or like how hefty you gotta
I don't
get.
put my finger in it, but I do check to make sure.
That's how I know
check too
it's
to make sure there's
clean.
like no blood or anything in there.
Wait,
what?
You never know.
Doctor.
No, I mean,
You
if you have if you have blood in your stool, you need a doctor.
No, you
Why are
don't. What if you have a hemorrhoid? You don't
still
need
need
a
a
doctor for
doctor.
no. You don't need a doctor for a hemorrhoid.
I like how your first reaction though is to check if there's blood, not like to check if there's shit on your toilet.
That's why I'm like,
I kind of know when I'm done, so I was like, no blood. Okay,
Doesn't mean you're done wiping. You might be done shitting,
if there's nothing on the paper, then I'm done.
but why might there be blood?
Yeah, what?
To make sure I'm healthy. If there's no blood, I'm good.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh Lord.
Okay, so you blast a dookie, you wipe with the dude wipe, and then you just continue wiping with it, or
I see what the situation looks like, and if it requires another one, I use another one, and then after that, I use toilet paper because toilet paper is dry, and you dry it. Otherwise, you're gonna have ash juice in there. Like, it's not gonna be dry, and you're just gonna produce ash juice. Like. That's just my logic. Like, that's my thing. Like, that way you're clean, you're dry, and there's nothing left.
Jennifer actually bought her own wipes because she's allergic to the dude wipes.
Oh, good.
I thought they were like hyper
I had a whole 10-minute conversation on how you are allergic to something that doesn't have anything in it.
hypoallergenic. What did she say?
I just like these better. I'm like,
What kind were they?
I don't know, some Walmart brand.
I bought coconut Walmart ones and they fall apart.
Oh.
So you got really in touch with
They're,
it. So
they're terrible. The minty dude wipes are kind of nice because they're like minty.
yeah, Sam doesn't sell the minty ones.
They're like, ooh, they tingle.
Joe's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because they're minty.
Are you still stuck on the first wipe? Being a wipe? Like,
Yeah.
okay, what's your norm? What's your regimen?
He doesn't
What's
use
my norm?
what
He
do you
doesn't
do?
use dude wipes.
He's like, I don't wash my
You
hands.
don't use
I don't
dude
wipe.
wipes?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't use them because I don't know when to use them. I'm just gonna buy 3 seashells and fucking start using those.
Scrape.
And then
There
you're
is
gonna
a
see
step-by-step
blood.
how-to on the 3 seashells. So you take the first 2 and make a little clamp, and then you just clamp and pull.
Oh.
And then the third seashell is to scrape off, and then
there's
you flush.
still residue, man. That's not clean.
Talk to Demolition, man. I didn't make the fucking rules. I just
Anyway.
abide by them.
Yeah, I like a clean tushy.
A tushy for the pushy.
Yeah.
So why don't we have duvets?
I don't know. That's a woman thing. Don't look at me.
It's
a
not
wo-
a
it's
woman
not.
thing.
Our
Raul has one.
Because he's married.
And?
no,
And she
Mike
uses
was
it.
very much. We had friends who
Were
had
gay?
that. No,
Oh.
and also did not use toilet paper. They used actual towels.
Yeah, and they would wash them.
Yeah. But they did have duvets.
Yeah,
and then,
so
like you would
it's
dry
like
yourself
it's
with
like
a
a
towel.
kitchen towel.
Can we just have a collective silence for that? Because it's kind of gross.
That's what I'm saying. Like they would have a little like collection plate of just like poo
Shitty towels.
Poo towel.
And then after that, they would like put them in the washer with like poo water and like wash it.
How would you wash your clothes after? Okay, that's good.
I don't know. And then they would like fold them and then put them back in the bathroom and then wipe their butts with like a Bounty
What is
Quicker
this,
picker upper.
What is this, fucking Spartacus?
My
what I'm
sister has one, but it's very fancy.
But she's weird.
My sister's very different, but she's great.
She's a liberal.
She's awesome.
No, she's
but
not.
it's very like buttony. Like there's a lot of buttons that you press. And
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like
Low
tried
pressure,
to
high
use
pressure,
it,
swirl,
and-
whirlpool,
It's just like, yeah.
tornado.
But she
It's
still
like
has
Luke,
toilet paper.
use the force.
But I press buttons and she's like, "You messed with my settings, girl. I don't know what you did." And I'm
It like
like,
hits
"My
your
bad."
G spot. You're like,
Well, she said it's great.
I
She
pooped
likes
and
it.
came. Oh.
it's like Old Faithful. She's like, no, bring it down a notch.
Oh my god!
this is a rated RRR.
Oh no, but like
Legit.
I've never used a bidet, and I'm very interested because, like, yeah, like,
I've
you're
never
right.
used one. I
Because
didn't know
like the
how to
ones I've
use
seen,
one.
there's
I'm
like
like-
all these buttons and Bluetooth and Wi-Fi,
buy one.
and you gotta
And
like.
it tilts and
You
goes
can
this
buy
way
one to
and
attach
then
to your already
your regular toilet.
Yeah, and you gotta like do a questionnaire to find where your butthole is, so you can like shoot a spray. and be
Okay,
Like,
all right. So here's one toilet that have you gone to Home Depot and seen the uncloggable toilet?
I don't know.
That's not a thing.
There's all the toilets like at the far end. There's one that's like just like not one. There's like a few that's like uncloggable, and it's like
What
I
makes it uncloggable?
I don't know. I kind of want to buy one and have fucking Jaden use it,
Or you can just research it and watch it on YouTube.
or have Jaden use it and see if it's actually uncloggable.
Yeah, and if it's not, then you just wasted money. Duh.
What's the difference between him clogging a current toilet?
What is really funny is nobody caught on that it is a bidet, and I've been saying duvet like a fucking blanket cover.
Well, it doesn't
This
matter.
whole episode.
Does it matter?
Just like you say, yeah, man.
I'm like, oh, that duvet. No, it's a bidet.
Bidet.
You know who doesn't use bidets?
She's from Texas, I can tell.
Texans.
By the way, he's two-stepping round the room.
You know why he's two-stepping?
Because he's got shit in his pants.
No,
Legit.
he's
trying to-
detaching the nutsack from the leg. All men know this.
Lord.
It's the
What an episode.
it's a
What a
shitty episode.
shitty. I was gonna say, what a shitty
It's a
episode.
shitty episode. What are you talking about?
Shitty and dirty. I love it.
I
For
can't
real,
believe-
you
okay,
know?
so hold on. So Krista and Juan do not shit in public.
I
Sadia,
will.
you do.
I
will
don't.
if I can't
when you
hold
gotta
it.
go,
Yeah.
you fucking gotta go.
I don't prefer it.
When you
but
gotta go, you gotta go.
Do you know how many times we had to like rush home because
Pre-workout poops.
yeah.
This one.
So-
we could never go
Sadia,
to breakfast
hold on, Sadia.
afterwards because he's like, I gotta go.
So here, okay, so yesterday, right?
We still go to breakfast. I don't know
so
what the fuck you're talking
okay,
about.
so yesterday, right? Krista had her nails done. We were gonna go to the gym after, right? Her appointment was at 5:30. She got to the
nail
place
salon,
at
then
5.
Go to the gym after.
She got to her appointment at 5 p.m. I'm like,
yeah. Or
why don't
30
you
minutes
come
early.
home, get your shit. I'll go with you. And then from there, we'll go to the gym after that. She's like, no, I have to poo when I get home. I'm like,
You
wait.
can poo at the nail salon or the
No,
gym.
no, but I'm like,
No,
wait,
I didn't
you
have
gotta
time.
poo when you get home, but you're going to the nail salon first. So your plan is to go to the nail salon first. But
that
if you
takes
come,
like an hour.
I'm like, but if you come home, you gotta poo. I'm like, then why don't you just poo at the gym? She's like, no, that's gross.
No, fuck that. I'll poo at the gym.
I actually pooed at work on the first floor, and I work on the third. On my way out, because nobody uses that bathroom.
Loophole.
No,
But
but-
then I had my nail
No,
appointment.
here's the
all
thing.
day.
I will poo at work and I will poo at the gym. And if I can't hold it, if I'm at a store, yeah, whatever.
No.
But
For me,
If you could choose
When
where you
you-
go, it's not in public.
my first choice is public.
Mine is
I don't
not.
care.
I mean, I don't mind the gym because
No,
we all take a shit
No,
at the
but
gym.
I will say this though.
like
I
two
am very
stalls.
particular. Okay, here's my thing. Right,
there's a separate.
I hate
bathroom.
Target. Target has the worst bathrooms in the world because their only bathrooms are in the front.
I have not been to a
Yeah.
Target bathroom.
See, and I don't mind that.
So when you go, you're in front of all the registers. Everyone can see you go in.
So Walmart's the same layout.
No, Walmart has two bathrooms. They have one in the
Yeah.
front and in the back.
Oh, they have one in the back. I didn't know
Yes,
that.
Walmart is the back. Sam's Club, awesome.
To the
I
side.
love it.
They
It's on
are
the
in the
side.
back.
To the side.
Yeah.
I peed in
Costco
there.
sucks because Costco's you have to go through the registers,
Nazis.
then go through the bathrooms to go. I hate bathrooms when you go to a restaurant and it's only a one-person bathroom, both male and female, and it's in the dining room. So you have to go through all that.
Everybody.
And then you have to go there. And not only are you taking up one stall, you're taking up both stalls. You're taking women and
men,
females.
yeah.
And then someone's like, pulling on the handle because they have to go.
Like, motherfucker, you know
Yeah,
it's closed.
that's the worst. I love bathrooms that are tucked away in the back,
Well, yeah.
private.
Yes.
Or
but-
Hobby Lobby. It's in the front. But like,
Yeah, that's
who
what I'm
shits
saying.
at
That's
Hobby Lobby?
that's fucking bullshit. I hate that kind of shit.
See, that's
But-
why when I go to the Vasa, I just go to that separate bathroom. I don't go to the locker room.
Yeah, that's why there's
The one
backsplash.
right in front of all the cable machines.
Yeah, it's separate.
But it's in front of everything.
Yeah,
It's
that's
still separate.
but
I
no.
guess.
No, my thing with that is like no. That's my thing with that is that I hate bathrooms that are publicly accessible, like right there. You're in a crowded room and it's like everyone can see like, oh, he's going to
He's
the
going to the
bathroom.
bathroom,
And
yeah.
it's like, oh, it's been 4 minutes. He's taking a shit. I hate those type of
Yeah,
places.
but you're assuming somebody is sitting there watching you enter and exit the bathroom.
There's always
to
somebody
be
watching.
fair,
Parade.
I am. Sometimes I notice
it's
it.
a parade. You have to march through everybody, and you got to go to the door, and you go in, and you do your thing, and it's like, oh,
So now when you leave those bathrooms, you got to walk out like Obi Femi and be like, ooh, 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 ooh.
Or just walk out and be like, yo.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
no, but
I'll take a bow.
but I have no,
something
I have
like-
no shame on going in a public bathroom. I hate those, but if I have to go, I'm gonna do it.
See,
But-
the ones
Well,
that
if I'm gonna
really...
shit myself, I'm gonna go too.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
You'd rather shit
yeah.
yourself
the
before you
the
ever
ones
go.
I really try to avoid are fucking porta potties.
Well, yeah, of course.
But porta potties in the dead of summer.
Yeah.
Oh, especially that.
Oh, that was way too much.
I'll take some of that.
You won't, no balls.
Give me.
All right, yeah, because that was way too
I'm like,
much.
you don't even ice.
I know.
So something that I do when there's two bathrooms, one for specific women and one for specific men. If the women's line is too long, or if like all the stalls are taken, I'll go in the men's restroom.
See, that's the bullshit right there.
I know because I know men
That-
can't go into
exactly.
women's.
I'm with
get
Juan
it.
on this one. Okay, so
But
let me
That's the bullshit on that.
It
because
is what
it's
it is,
okay
bro.
for women to go into the men's bathroom.
It's not, I never said it was okay,
no.
but I do it.
Socially, it is okay.
Yeah.
Like, no man's gonna be like, the fuck? You know, they'll be like, yeah, long line, I get it. But if a guy fucking goes into pedophile, rapist,
Well, no,
oh.
I said separately. So there's only one person
Like a
per
single
bathroom,
stall.
right?
But it's still the same case. It's like, it's never okay
it's
for
not the same case because you're not going to bump into someone in
it's
there.
still not okay for the guy to go into a women's bathroom, even if it's one person in
no,
there.
no,
It's not socially...
You're not listening to me. If it's a one person
I
stall,
just said that. If it's a one person, it's still not socially acceptable for a man to go into the woman's bathroom.
block. There's
It's still not socially acceptable. I didn't say you can't. I'm saying it's not socially acceptable. it's socially acceptable for a woman to go into the men's bathroom.
It's really not.
Even
I
if
was gonna
the
say
men's,
it's not.
It's
though.
not.
it is though, because even if the men's bathroom has 2 urinals and 3 stalls, if a woman's in there, no other man's gonna go in there. Because a woman's in there and they're like, she's got to use the bathroom. It's okay.
I think I agree with there because like if a guy walked into a bathroom and there was a woman in there, we wouldn't question.
Why though? So what we're saying is it's a single stall.
I don't
Like
think they're
it is a
understanding that.
private one
Person
toilet.
bathroom, not a one.
Okay,
so
no,
nobody
no,
can
no, no,
walk
no,
in
no,
on
no.
you.
I think I agree with that part.
Like rookies.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think if it's a single stall, it shouldn't fucking matter.
It should be
It's
unisex.
all
Right.
punch
It
to whatever.
shouldn't, but it
But
still
I-
matters. That's the
It
point.
really doesn't.
No, hold on. I
Let
think,
Joe finish.
No. I think I agree with the women in this part because if it's a single stall bathroom and it's like a door and it's just a toilet, it doesn't fucking matter if it's a
No.
woman or girl. It doesn't matter. The only thing distinguishing the plumbing is a little sign. I think what Juan's trying to say is that if you were in a public bathroom with like many urinals and bathrooms and all this,
Right.
guy, right?
Correct.
I don't think ever in the history of anything, if we were in the bathroom and a woman walked in there to go use the bathroom, we wouldn't question it and be like, oh my God, there's a woman in here. This is bullshit. Like, go on TikTok and call her a pedophile, right? It would never cross our minds ever. Back like the gym. If a woman walked into the guy's locker room, I don't think any sane guy would be like, oh my God, this is gross. Like, what is wrong with you?
Maybe
Like,
tape measuring. Their dicks.
no, but like honestly, like
He's back, you like this,
I just
baby?
wouldn't care because I think at the end of the day, it's like
It's packed.
go pee. I don't give a shit what the fuck you're
Literally.
doing. Like
It's
I
like it's
don't
packed
care.
over there, I get it.
Right? But if a guy walked into a bathroom of women, oh my
God.
God, like Jesus,
That'd be
just
the
go,
end of it.
just go fucking hang
I mean,
yourself.
I will say, even if a chick walked into a men's like locker room, that's
would-
still weird. Like
It
it's
wouldn't
not-
go unnoticed.
No.
It wouldn't go unnoticed,
But
I
it
think-
wouldn't
I think the
blow up as much as
I
if
think
it's a
the
guy
reaction
walked
would be
in there.
it'd be like, dude, there's a chick in here, and be like,
Cool.
there's a chicken here. Yeah, giggity. That's it. Like that's where it ended. We wouldn't go to like on
It
social
would be like
media.
a global understanding of.
It wouldn't be like a TikTok.
Okay,
Like,
whatever.
oh my God, there's this chick in the bathroom. This is like
I
what
think
the
though it depends on the type of person, which is
Agreed.
horrible. But like if an old
Agreed.
man walks into a female restroom, we're like, what a fucking creep. If it was like a hot ripped guy,
What if he
I
had
don't
a
think
pee though?
I don't think anyone would judge it though. Right? Like
Right.
nobody
I
would
think
say
it's-
shit about it.
I think this is one of those double standard things.
Yeah,
right
it is a
here.
double
It really
standard.
is. I really think it is because every time you hear, because it's like you always hear about this is like, oh my God, Target lets trans go into the women's bathroom, and it's like this is a whole concept. But like, if some woman that identifies as a dude goes into the guy's bathroom,
Well, it's just forget the trans thing.
okay.
Just forget all about that. It's just like a guy with his 5-year-old daughter takes her to the women's bathroom just to
I
be
wouldn't
with her.
think twice about that.
There's
personally,
there's
but-
Not at all.
You two wouldn't. That
True.
doesn't mean that
Yeah,
there's not going to be a
agreed.
bunch of other women be like, why the fuck is he here? And
Yeah.
make this whole big gigantic scene that there's a guy in here in the women's bathroom, even though he's literally perfectly normal dad who single
You know,
dad or whatever.
yeah,
And it's
no.
like, my 5-year-old needs to go into the bathroom and I don't want her to go into the men's bathroom. So I walked her into here and I'm just making sure she's okay.
yeah. See, and I think that's the thing
Completely
too. with it.
innocent on the dad side, but
Yeah.
it blows up on the women's side, and then suddenly, pedophile.
You know, I think it has to do. I think it's more of like our like countries.
Retarded
Perception.
views.
No, I think it does because when we went to Mexico, remember that bathroom we went into?
the dual, like
The dual bathroom.
It's like a
so
co-ed.
there's no. It's just a bathroom, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's separated for men and women, but the central like where you like wash your hands and everything, all the stalls lead to
It's
the
all the
same
same.
room. So you like walk in to the women's bathroom, you do your thing, you come out, and there's a guy there. You're like,
yeah.
well, obviously for us, when we're like, we're not used to it, we're like, wait,
we were
What's
like,
going
are
on?
we
we're like, whoa, did I go in the
yes.
wrong one?
Right.
But to them, it's just like
Normal.
you're just doing a normal thing.
Yeah.
Like
Here's
here's your side, here's your side. Cool, you did your
Don't
thing. Now when you
cohabitate.
come
Yeah,
out,
like don't cross.
and that's what I'm saying. But when you come out, you're in the same room all together.
That's
Yeah.
Simple Vasa.
The
The
sauna.
sauna.
Yeah.
The
I
sauna.
mentioned that to girls at my work, and the minute I said it, they were like, "Oh, that's creepy."
But
and
here's
I'm
the
like,
thing.
But why?
Here's the thing. I told her about it. I,
I
was
thought it
in there.
was creepy
I was in there a few days
Yeah,
ago.
I
Not
didn't
a
like
few
it.
days ago. I was
I
in there a few
didn't
weeks
like it.
ago, and there was women, and then there was men, and then they were actually. I usually have my headphones on because I, just not talking. But they were all talking, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" So I pop one out, and they're literally talking about the fact that it's a co-ed sauna, and the women are like, "This is fucking awesome," because at Edge, for example, it's segregated, and they're like, no one ever talks to each other. And they were all like, well, right now everybody's here, so we're all able to communicate and talk and have a nice, relaxing time. And some of the guys were like, yeah, it's a change of pace because blah, 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 the same reasons. So it's different, but it's okay generally.
Yeah.
It's like some women are like, no, fucking, it's
Yeah.
weird. I don't want to do it. No, I don't want
And
to.
that's how I felt at first. I was like, ooh, I don't know. I don't like that. And so when they actually opened it, me and Layla went to the hot tub, and I was like, this is so weird. And there was this, older man coming out, and he went into the hot tub, and it was weird at first. It was weird at first, but after a while, they're so respectful.
Yeah.
People, it just depends on the people, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, are you going to get that
Everyone was
weirdo?
nice.
Yeah.
Everyone, holds their space. It was fine. It was okay. And so now I'm like, oh, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, when Joe was in Texas and I went to the gym by myself, I saunaed alone, and I would walk in and it was all fucking dudes. I was the only girl, and it was so crowded, and I just kind of like squeezed in on the bottom and sat between legs, and I was like, okay.
yeah. See,
But it
that
was
would-
fine.
Yeah, and like I had the opposite effect. I've been in there, there's a bunch of fucking girls, and they're not like our age. They're fucking teenage girls, and I'm like,
Yeah.
awkward. I need to get out of here.
Yeah.
That's not right. Yeah, exactly. And it's like,
Well, let me. This is one thing I've always wondered this, right? Without getting all like into the whole like
pedophile.
no, no, without getting into that whole concept of shit. So let me ask you this, right? I've always wondered this because at Edge, there is a women's only section.
I love it.
Okay, let me.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
What
Oh, I know where he's going with this.
my question on this, and like I said, I don't care. Do your thing, whatever. I don't care. But this, I guess, the cynic in me, and I sit there and think about that. I'm like, okay, cool. You have a women's only section, like a women's only gym that only women are allowed to go in. Then all of a sudden, that's empowerment. That's like, oh, you slay queen, all this shit.
Hashtag all this
But-
bullshit.
Yeah.
Flip
But the
it.
second, if you were to have a men's only
Oh my
second,
god, that would fucking cause a riot.
Jesus Christ, that
Why?
would be all over the place.
Sexist.
Sexist, women deserve the same thing and all this shit. You know what? What if we don't want to be like looked at as pieces of meat? You know what? What if I want to do a hack squat without a woman gawking at my ass? You know what? That's what I'm saying. But like, why is it that if a woman has their own personal space, oh, it's slay queen, yeah,
It's okay.
You're a boss babe, you're a boss mom. Fuck yeah, fuck men, all this shit. But then all of a sudden, if you have a men's only section, oh, that's sexist. That's old school.
Yeah.
How dare you have this? Women deserve all the same rights. That's my point. I don't understand.
He's not
that
wrong
concept.
on that one though.
I haven't
just
seen
because
a hype.
you guys
I haven't seen a hype about not having a guys section. So I guess where are you
because
getting
we
your
can.
information?
Because we can't. Because seriously,
Why not?
The moment we,
Why not?
That's
that's
the
the
thing.
thing.
That's
That's what we're saying. The moment we do, that uproar would happen.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Says
Why is it?
who? Has that ever happened? Has that attempted? Has anybody attempted to do that and
Well,
the hype happened?
so why is okay? So I mean, going into a little bit into that.
Why do
world,
we
right?
need a women's only section?
No, but so why is it that if a woman wants to go into men's sports, hell yeah, queen, you got this. But if a guy wants to go into women's sports, Oh, no, that's unacceptable. We have our own thing. How dare you go into our world?
What's
Like-
considered women's sports
Yeah.
and men's sports?
I was
Sports
gonna
is
say,
sports.
Why isn't there
Sports is sports.
Hey.
What's a man's sport? What's a
Hey,
women's sport?
the same shit I've said for fucking
asking-
ever.
no, this is a legitimate
but here's
question.
the same shit I've said for a fucking while now. Equal rights, equal fights.
Which I'm fine with. I agree with that. But what's a women's sport and what's a man's sport?
I agree
Give
with
me
you.
It
an
could be the
example.
exact same
So,
sport.
it's a whole thing, right? Well,
Right.
you have like the trans men that convert into women and they
That
go into
swimmer?
women's sports. That's somehow okay, but you've never heard of a woman that identifies as a man going into a man's sport.
I disagree with that. I think. Well, I
Name
disagree
one.
with. I disagree with that concept of
No,
what.
it's not. It's not a concept because we had a guy, transgender, whatever, go into a women's sport. I think it was swimming,
Yeah,
and he won all the medals, and there was a whole big fucking uproar. And because you can say whatever you want genetically, men have different genes that women do, right? So genetically, men can generally be stronger
Perform,
than
yeah.
exactly.
and they're taller, and it's
Exactly.
just they're built different.
like I said,
Right.
I don't think I
Yeah.
don't think Juan or I are agreeing with that concept of it. But I think our point is that why is it that that's okay, but the opposite is completely off limits?
Like if you guys went, let's say we were all athletes and into our own sports or whatever, same sport, just different genders. You guys decided to hop the fence and go into the men's league. Yeah. No one would question it. No one would say anything negative about it.
I'm already in the men's league for half the fucking workouts I do
Not-
in Vasa. So.
The point I'm saying is like no one would say anything negative about it, right?
Yeah, it'd be like go queen, slay queen,
But the
boss
moment-
lady.
Like the moment that like a man would switch and go into the women's sports and dominate, it's a negative aspect because it should be, right? It should be negative because the way genetics work and everything like that, men are generally stronger. So yeah, if a guy switches teams and goes to the women's sports in the Olympics or whatever and ends up winning all the medals, it's technically not fair.
Yeah,
And it's not okay, but
mean,
it's okay for the women to jump ship.
Yeah, I
That's what
think-
we're saying.
Yeah, no, and I'm not discrediting that. I think you might be, and I don't know how you feel, but I feel like you might be talking to people that don't feel that way. So to me,
No.
I'm like, well, like I don't get
no,
it
and I
either.
get, and I get.
I
I'm not-
agree.
I'm not- yeah.
Like in this room,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
all kind of on the same
Yeah.
page,
Yeah.
but like
I think-
as a
Yeah.
society,
Oh,
it's
for
still
sure.
frowned upon.
Well,
Yeah.
and looked down on. It's like if a guy switches fucking
I
to the
think part of it might be because for a long time in the world, women were not equal to men. And I feel like a lot of people are still lingering on to that because equality still is not a thing in the US. It's not. Women still make less than men. It's true. It's a fact. So like
in most of the career paths.
yeah, and not in all, right? But in a lot of them, it
Yeah.
is still a very male-dominated world, and I think that's where a lot of people's mindsets are coming from. Not that it's right, not that it's wrong, whatever, but like that
I mean,
is
we
the
still have
facts.
women-dominated career paths
Absolutely.
too. Like nurses.
Sure.
If a guy becomes a nurse, he gets fucking
A
ridiculed.
nurse?
He gets fucking ridiculed on,
Sure.
on the other side,
Yeah.
right? So
Or you think about cheerleading is a good like example of
Yeah.
a sport where like a guy.
That's an actual sport.
Yeah.
So it's like,
right,
yeah.
and the guys get fucking
I
ridiculed
will.
for being
I will
male
get
cheerleaders.
canceled for this. Cheerleading is not a sport.
It's 100%
That's
a
like
No.
people
sport.
saying wrestling
Yes,
isn't.
it is.
sport.
Okay.
No. It
Yes.
is.
Okay.
Yes.
No, not a sport.
Cheerleading is
No.
definitely a sport.
Cheerleaders are the
Cheerleading
most
can be
annoying
a
people in the
sport.
world.
It can.
That's like saying
It
gymnastics
can.
is not a sport.
It's
That's
not.
also a sport.
I
No.
think it is.
Chest, not a sport.
Chess?
Chess is
Oh,
not a sport.
chess.
You said chess.
That
I
is-
know I said chest.
I was like,
Chess is not a
Chess
sport.
is a game.
Chess is not a sport.
I agree with you.
Cheerleaders are the
That's
most
a
annoying people in the
skill.
world.
It's
considered
a skill,
sport.
but
just
not-
like fucking flag football, I don't know why we have a league. That's fucking ridiculous in my brain.
Lingerie football? What?
Lingerie football,
Oh,
cool.
I'm down. Sign me
Flag
up.
football is fucking ridiculous. The fact that we have a fucking official league for that, ridiculous in my brain. Flag football should not be a league. That's a
But-
kid's game.
But I think at the end of the day, my question is still: is that why is it that a corporation is willing to sacrifice space to create a women's only section and not have a men's only section equally? And why is that okay? Because I know the fact that if they would remove a women's only section and they would swap that with a men's only section, there would be a huge uproar over that.
Why would there have to be a swap, though, is my question. Why can't there be both?
Why is there?
Because if there's
but
both,
why
there'd be a
isn't there
regular
both?
gym.
So this is just
Yeah,
my assumption.
Why does it be one?
This is my assumption.
Okay.
Is I think Edge surveyed their customers and their clients and was like, what is it that you want? What would you want to changes to happen in your gym? What do you want? And probably most of them were, a lot of the women said, I want a women's only area. So they made it for them.
So in that aspect, why is it an extra fee?
Because they had to build.
Why is it an extra fee for women?
So yeah, if there,
Not
if-
every
if-
woman.
if
If,
it's
you get the basic membership for as a woman, you don't get access to that woman's only area.
Yeah.
Well, there's
It-
an extra
it is
fee because it's
special.
only specific to
But
women.
if you're a woman,
So if
you
it's
should
about-
automatically be able to go in
No,
there.
it depends because that's a perk that they have.
Why do you
So-
need a
The
perk for
other
being
gym,
a woman?
the other surrounding gyms don't have that, so that is a perk that you can only get there.
Okay, so let me-
that makes them special. It's something specific that you want.
It
If
makes
that's
them
something,
sexist.
no, it doesn't because you
Yeah,
can,
it does.
You can always go to Edge and say, "Hey, this is my
But if you're a guy, you cannot go to Edge and say,
You
I want to.
can. You choose not to.
If you're a guy, you cannot go to Edge and say, I want a men's only section.
You say we would have to ask.
There is no men's only section.
You're not listening to me. You have to ask them to if that's something that they're willing to do.
But there isn't one.
So,
Currently.
well, find one that has one if you're
So,
that passionate.
Yeah, again, it could be like to her point, it might be that women voiced it enough as that being an important thing where men are comfortable working out anywhere where they don't need their
exactly.
men only space.
But okay,
I'm not
so
saying it's
no,
right or
no,
wrong.
the point is, if there was a men only space, there would be a shit ton of women bitching about
Why?
the fact that
See,
because that's
where
how
are
our
you
soc-
getting your where are you getting your information? Because I feel like you're assuming that
No.
without having an actual place
Look
where
it
that
up.
happened.
Look
it
it
up
up.
from where?
Look at Google.
No, I'm asking you. Where'd you get your information
Google
about
it.
this subject?
Google it up. You'll see that
I'm
there'll be a
asking you. Where'd you get your information?
Google.
Which gym had that, and there was an uproar about it?
Every gym as we came throughout history before women started coming over.
What? Every gym was a men's only gym?
At first,
well, no, hold on.
That's due to men's fucking rights, though. That goes to
Exactly.
the root
Women weren't able
of
to do
fucking
that.
history.
So,
Like,
duh.
I don't care if women are in the gym.
Oh.
I don't.
you don't now, but like in the 70s or
And the
60s, it
60s.
was different.
But if we're in 2026, why do you need your own special section
Because
of the
it
gym?
is still
Because
an
it is
issue
still
in
an
our
issue.
fucking
Why
history.
though?
I don't understand it either. I don't agree with it.
That's what I'm asking.
I do.
That's
I
the whole
think
point.
It's great. I like it.
But why? Why do you need your own special section?
Case in point, Layla. That's a big reason why
She's 15,
You're
14.
not. She's 14, and she started going to the gym at 12. She didn't like the fact that she took off her shirt to feel comfortable, and she was in her sports bra. She said, "I don't feel comfortable, but I'm really hot." And I'm like, "Well,
Okay.
it's fine.
Well,
Can
on the
you
flip
shush and
side,
let me
men
talk?"
can't take off their shirts either.
Yes, you can.
No gym allows men without a shirt.
You're not listening to me. You're listening to respond, not to actually comprehend
I am
right
listening.
Women are also not topless at gyms.
Exactly. So
A
what I'm
sports
saying is
bra
she didn't
like
feel
a tank top
comfortable.
to a man.
Not because men were gawking at her, just she didn't feel comfortable. She wanted to be where she feels comfortable to do her actual workout.
Again, if a man will feel comfortable taking his shirt off to work out, frowned upon and told
No,
put your shirt back on.
it's not frowned upon. Jaden works in a tee all the time. He takes off his shirt and works in a gray tee. He works
That's still
out.
a shirt.
Okay, women don't go out there in their fucking boobs. Like they actually work out in their. No,
This though goes back
you
to the whole,
you are assuming stuff.
No.
No,
You
this,
are.
This
No,
though
I'm
goes,
not.
This goes back to the whole pool hot tub situation where men don't wear shirts but women wear tops. Like we're arguing a point that is mute.
I mean, I think all men would not.
Women is
I don't think any men would.
topless.
Right.
I don't think any men would disagree with women going topless at the gym. Just saying.
I mean, it would be cute to see. I agree with that.
But that's where all this stems from.
No,
Right.
but
Like-
here's the thing: is because we sexualize boobs,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
If you want to,
I saw an old dude wearing fucking little shorty shorts in the sauna, and he was old, and you could see his nuts, and I'm like,
oh wow.
ugh.
Oh,
They were
wow.
so tight and gross.
but here's the thing: it is a United States thing.
Oh
Why?
no. Juan's right on this one because if you hold on. No.
Hold
If you hold
on.
on. Yeah. If you talk to anyone for European descent or anything like that, they will say that the United States is the most like sheltered country about
We have-
bodies and all this stuff.
Yeah,
when you
we
go
do
to
have-
Europe, you just have like
Tits everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Where is there a public nude beach in the U.S.? It doesn't exist. It's all
Yeah.
private property.
Yeah.
But if you go to Europe,
It's a
there.
common.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm saying.
Just
Like,
They
not
have
just- not
coffee
just,
shops
you know,
that
like,
are
you got-
topless.
you
Like,
got,
it's insane.
that's what I'm saying.
You got
So, like-
Japan and all
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
that's the thing. It's because we sexualize breasts and
But
to
that's-
the extent.
That's not why there's a women's only section. It's not a women's only gym. It's
And
a
it's not
women's
like-
only section.
Yeah, and it's not like women are in there topless,
topless.
working
No,
out. Like,
they're just doing their thing.
But they could, and nobody would bat an eye.
That's
No,
not true.
I don't think that's
no,
true at all.
there's cameras in that room.
we could not be naked working.
There's
out. That's not how it
cameras
works.
in that room.
Being
Topless.
topless is not naked.
If
Yeah,
somebody
that's part
did-
of being naked.
No. And again, that's because we sexualize for women the upper
well, no. So
body
hold on.
parts.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. So I think in a point, I think at a part, I agree with Juan on that, right? Because if we were to say topless, right, across the board, that's naked. Then that's every dude walking down the street. Anytime USA, he's naked. I think what's considered in the U.S. naked is
women.
no. I mean,
It's
well,
like the boobs and bush, like the bush part.
no, but I think as a man, right? If you are a man and you have shorts on and you don't have a shirt, you're not naked.
No.
Yeah.
You
No,
got
But
you
as
have
soon
shorts
as
on.
soon as you lose your shorts,
Yeah,
then you're
Then
naked.
you're naked, right?
But as a woman, though, if you take your shirt off,
naked.
now you're naked. So I think that's the misconception of all of this, where I think we're kind
Right.
of getting
Because
to.
we're sexualizing
Because
the
yeah,
breasts.
exactly. We're saying that if a woman is topless, she's naked. If a man is topless,
Who cares?
that's it.
I
It
wouldn't
just-
say naked. I'd just say
No,
exposed, where it's not social. If you can't go outside in the public with your boobs hanging out, like without anything up there, then that's not what you should wear at the gym. So it's like that. You can't do that. You know,
Yeah.
it's not equal because you guys don't have breasts. You know, like
no,
it's
no,
not
no,
equal.
sorry, I know I get
And
that part.
you could wear a sports bra at the gym and be
Yeah.
covered, and it's
Yeah.
no different
No,
than
but
if you wore a tank top.
No, I get
Right.
that. No, but I think my point is saying is that like if you Sadia tomorrow you took your shirt off and you were topless and you walked down the street, the cops would be called.
Yes, 100.
Cops would show
But
up.
if Brad Pitt's walking down the street
no,
without
no.
a shirt, or
if
fucking
Juan or
Randy
I took
Orton,
our shirt off and we walked down the street, it'd be like, that guy's fucking crazy. It's fucking -3 degrees.
no
Why is he doing?
cops will be
But no cops will be
called.
called up. So
Right.
I think that's the point. Is like, so what is that distinguishing factor between you and me doing the exact same thing here? And I think my point is, and saying is that why is that so that a company, if it has to do about related about money and surveying women and saying we want this, and they're about making money, so like, hey, there's enough women that want this, let's make a women's only section. So if a guy goes in there and says, you know what, I don't want to be looked at a piece of meat, I want my own section because I'm not comfortable with all these women like gawking at me, it wouldn't be a very like, oh sure, let's make a men's only section, because as soon as there was a sign that there was a door that said men only, there would be some kind of outrage or some kind of be like, wait a minute, what do you mean men only? What about us women? Can't we go in there? I think that's the kind of that's I think that's kind of
true.
the point of what I'm trying to say.
I think that if this is how strongly you feel, and if you're not the only people that feel this way, you guys should have a Me Too face group. And just say, hey, we want this section too.
No.
Make it equal.
No,
you know?
I think
because the response people get is like, it's just a regular gym.
But I think no. So what you're
But
saying?
for women, it wasn't always
That
an
way.
acceptable thing for us to have our own space either. Like we had to
were
speak up enough about it
in
to
order
make it a thing.
to make the change happen where we can be in a gym.
But I think my question is, this is the point where, so you're saying you'll speak up. I don't think any guy sits there and says oh, how dare they have their women's only gym? How dare they?
You're pretty much saying that right now.
Well, no.
So
I think it's hypothetically speaking, because I see that, right? But in my head, I sit there and think wait a minute. They have their own section over here. But if I wanted my own section, there would be an uproar. I can give it two shits. Realistic, I can care. Have your own space, do your own thing. If you want to be in men's sports, I don't care. Do your thing. I don't care. But I think my question more comes down to the fact of
if
I wanted to make this a scene, this is a battle that isn't worth fighting.
Right,
because
this is not a hill I would die
If
on
all of a
because
sudden I'd
it would
be
be
like,
so
oh my
much
God,
fight.
I want a men's only section and I am going to fight for this. Is that worth it? Because like I said, I think it comes down to the same concept of what Juan's saying about if a woman walked into a guy's locker room, we'd be like,
okay,
there's a woman in here. Okay, whatever. But if a guy walked into a woman's, oh my God, pervert, pedophile, get the fuck out of here.
I agree with you there. Women are a little more outraged for sure for certain subjects, but I think what you're losing track of is that men never had to fight for much because you guys always had it because it was a men's world. So us women, in order for change to happen, you have to fight for it. You have to voice it in order for change to happen.
Okay, so sorry, let me ask you this.
And this goes back. Women were not able to have credit cards without men. We could not have a credit card in the 60s, in the 50s, without a man being there to co-sign or be there. So it's when the evolvation for you has stayed the same because it has not changed. For women, it's changed drastically. And I think that you are saying a little you're saying outraged, but there's no proof of the outrage. I don't think that there's enough proof for you to say there will be an outrage because that hasn't happened.
Yeah.
So do you think that, not saying again, this is not
No, we're just talking.
No,
we're
no,
talking.
we're
cool.
Do you think this is coming from old mentality, right? Because what you're saying is we had to fight for this because back in the day and all this stuff, where in my position as a man in 2026, I don't agree with all the shit that happened back then, right?
Right.
All that stuff. Women have to stay at home and be the house take and all this. I don't agree with that. So do you think there's a part of it that you pull in old school mentality to justify thinking of now? Because like I said, speaking for me, right? I don't think as a man in 2026, I sit there and think, oh, you're a woman, do my laundry. You're a woman, make me a sandwich. Yeah, I joke around with that shit because that's always been
Did he do all the laundry? No.
Hey,
Did he
Krista.
tell me to make him a sandwich?
Krista.
Yes.
Hey, did you do the laundry, Krista? No.
He put it in the washer. He refused to put it in the dryer. So.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
She refuses to do any laundry.
Yeah, because my thing with that is I get what you're saying. And I understand that because we see that, and I saw
you
what
saw
women,
the evolution
Yeah,
and
I've
the
seen
change
that.
happened.
But I feel I think women at some point are holding on to this old school mentality where most modern men like me or Juan or anything like that don't look at that as a, if you want to go topless tomorrow, we're not gonna be like, oh my God, we're not gonna do that. If you want your own thing and you you know what, I want to be a boss bitch, Okay, go do your
you.
thing.
Yeah.
Go do your thing. So I think that's what I'm trying to get at is like, do you want your own space because like, oh, men are this and all this because of old school thinkings?
No.
Because like for me, it's like
No.
I don't care. Like I said, going back to the whole thing, like if you walked into a guy's locker room, most men wouldn't bat an eye. They'd be like, first of all, they'd just be like, bro, there's a chick in here.
I think though
And that's it.
that
Like-
says the point, right? Have you ever walked down the street and been gawked at by a female? Have you ever walked down the street and been whistled at or hollered at by
How
a
you
Every
doing?
day.
Oh,
Krista,
that's
it is
Bullshit.
a curse.
No.
I can't even walk into Walmart with having a 72-year-old
No.
woman being
Okay,
like,
on that flip
"Can
side,
you
when was the
help
last
me
time
with this?"
you guys walked down the street and got gawked at?
Not that long ago.
I mean-
honestly though, but that's the point is it's not that old age of a thing and men have dominated gyms for a very long time.
Who did you gawk by?
Honestly,
Yeah.
Mexican construction workers.
Where's your construction going on right here?
I'm
How old
not
were
saying
they?
it was this last year.
You
How
just
old
said
were they?
walk down the street.
How did they look?
I don't know.
Were they 20?
I don't know.
Were they 30?
I don't know.
Were they
Mexicans
60?
look fucking
Does
young.
that matter?
Yeah, it does.
No, it does.
No,
I think that's the
Why?
point because like
Because
yeah,
we're talking
why?
about current
No,
mentality
but-
versus old
Yeah,
school
and
mentality.
here's my
Guys,
thing too. There's
no,
been many
wait,
times.
wait,
Okay,
wait.
yeah,
You're
go.
Here's
losing the
thing.
point.
Okay.
At the gym, it is not just Joes and Wands. It is all people, right? So
Correct.
like when it is a women's only section, it is stemming from historical and cultural beliefs. There are several countries still to this day that do not treat women as equals.
We're not talking about those countries because we don't live there.
That's okay, but we're
It
we're a
still
blended
stems.
community.
It
So
should-
like
it should
The
though.
United States is a United States that believe in whatever you believe in, whether that's from Ukraine or
Right.
wherever.
So I am not saying men should not have a men's only section. I am just saying the reasons why there is a women's only section. I personally would not choose to work out in a women's only section. I feel comfortable enough working out amongst men.
Why? Because you lift more than most men?
No, because
and even if that was the case, so the
That
fuck
is the
what?
case.
So what?
I will say this, if I worked out among men that I felt gawked at me or stared or judged me, I would feel completely different.
Okay, but-
I have not felt
But-
that
but
at
here's
the
the
current
thing.
gym I work at. And I also work out with a man, so
I
here's the thing.
don't
part of
think
it.
Hold on,
that
the-
women would actually sit there and be like, "Oh my God, why do they get an all men's section?" I don't think there would be an uproar.
There is though, but that's the thing.
Where,
just because
where?
you,
Where do you
Okay,
get this
okay.
info? You keep saying there is.
Here's
Where
the
is
thing.
it?
Here's the thing. It's gonna sound dickish, but you kept saying, you have fought for all these rights. Have you? Or have you been born and gotten those rights because the previous women, such as your mom and her mom, had actually fought for those women rights?
women are still fighting for the rights.
Right.
What right are you fighting for right now?
Okay.
The right to party.
No. So this stems back from when I was pregnant with Jaden. When I was pregnant with Jaden,
19 years ago.
19 years ago.
Talk about 2026.
You're not
Right now.
listening to me.
No.
You
No,
said
2026.
You said what have you fought for? So this is
Right
what I'm
now,
telling you.
no, I said, what are you fighting for?
This is
No,
where this
I'm
is
saying,
stemming
what are you
from.
fighting for?
What do you mean? What am I
What
fighting
rights
for?
are you fighting for?
Having the option
You
to
have the option for
which is why it's
many,
okay.
many years now.
You're not listening to me. You're sitting here arguing about the fact that why is it okay for women to have an all women's section in the gym, but it would not be the same for men. It will be fine for men. You guys just haven't gone that far. And honestly, it should be okay for me to be okay with that. To have the option to do that. I'm getting shit from you about having an all women's section. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Why
We're
can't
not
it just
giving
be?
you shit. We're just
Do we want
talking
to know
about
what
in
the
general.
chat GPT says about this topic?
Yes, please. Krista, you have the floor.
Because the
My
truth
darling
about
deal.
if men had men only spaces argument, men already had de facto men's only spaces. Men don't need official men only sections because many gym spaces already function that way in practice.
Already.
Look at most gyms. Free weight areas are often dominated
They're
by
not.
men.
By
Yes, they
men.
are.
Yes,
They're
they
not.
are.
No, they're not.
Women frequently feel unwelcome, stared at, or crowded out. Gym culture historically centers male strength and performance reality.
But that-
men
it's not
already
true.
occupy most. To you, it's not. But when we look at
Vasa. There's so many women in
Not-
the free weight section
not
right now.
really, if you look next time you go, Juan, look and see how many chicks.
There is a shit ton.
Joe, how many chicks are working out in the free weight section when we're typically there?
hold on,
Maybe not many.
hold on.
Amongst
Hold on.
15.
I will mute all your mics. Hold on. Here's my thing with it, right? I think strong women is a new concept, right? It is. Talking into the world of wrestling.
Depending
The-
on
hold on. No,
When
no.
you say new, how new are you talking about?
Hold on.
No, I'm seriously asking. Like, how new are you talking about?
No, hold on. Just wait. Just listen to this. I will mute your ass. Okay. You have the Rhea Ripleys. You have the Jordan, the
Grace.
Jordans.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have the Raquels, right? As a man, when I go to the gym and I see a woman bench pressing more than 10 pounds, right? Like, 130 pounds right there. Like, as a guy, I think that's fucking badass. You know, that's how I look at it. Mainstream media may not look at that because they're like, oh, women shouldn't be that strong. They should be weaker because they need a man to like help them with all that kind of stuff. When I see a woman, when we go to the gym like that, yes, I agree with Krista in that there's not a lot of women in the free weights. They're always on the machines doing their little things and the glutes and the kicksacks. But the women that are in the free weights and they're bench pressing and they're like muscle mommies, as a guy, that's fucking badass. I'm like, fuck yeah. You are pushing that stereotype out of the way, that old school mentality, and saying that women shouldn't be strong, they shouldn't be beefy, they shouldn't be muscular. And you're saying, fuck you, I'm gonna go do my thing, and they're fucking out there doing it. Like we saw the one couple, or like they were at Planet Fitness for a while with us. We'd always run into them. They're over here now. She's probably in her 50s. She's fucking doing pull-ups. Her fucking back is ripped. And I'm looking at her not because I'm like sexualizing her.
Well, no,
but
like,
I'm just
wow.
like, holy fuck. Like, that is fucking badass. You are 50 and you are doing straight up pull-ups and your back is fucking ripped. Like, fuck yeah. Go for it, girl. Don't go hide in a women's only section. Like, get out here. Be up here with the dudes and being like, fuck you, I can do this shit. Like, that is badass. Like, the fact that Crystal like goes and she's doing dumbbell press more than fucking like these guys out here. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's fucking badass. I think as any guy coming in as modern, right? Like, as not that old school thinking of like, oh, women should be in the kitchen and making me sandwiches and they shouldn't be doing this shit. As a guy who looks at women and saying like, you can do what we do, and she's doing this shit, I was just like, dude, that's fucking badass. Like, go do that. You can do more. Absolutely.
But I
Go
think
for it.
that's the thing is like, you guys are part of a generation that is starting to feel that way. Not everybody feels that way. So there is still a group of women that don't feel confident, that don't feel they can work out in a men's space because it has traditionally been that for so many years.
Okay, I think this is where I differ.
Okay.
Because I don't see that. Like,
Doesn't mean it's not a thing.
no.
though.
Like, I understand the whole viewpoint. Maybe because I've grown and all I've followed has been bodybuilding, right? Since I was a kid, I've always followed bodybuilding, and there's always the women's federation and then the men's federation. I don't see what you just said. Like in my brain, I don't see genders when it comes to the gym.
That's you though.
Right,
That's
that's
because
exactly what I'm
majority.
saying, though.
That's because that's who you like.
Exactly.
That's who
I'm
you
not
are.
saying that's just, okay. You're not listening to it.
No, I am, and
I'm
what
not
I'm
saying
saying
that's
is
society.
No.
But do I think society should look at it that way? Yes, because I've come from a male side of, male point of view. I've come from a minority point of view. I've come from an overweight point of view. So I'm able to see a whole bunch of different sides of things. And it's, to me, the gym, to quote, Planet Fitness's little fucking gimmick of judgment-free zone, to me, I don't poke fun. I don't judge. I don't look at anybody in the gym negatively. Because to me, that is the one place you can be a fucking gazillionaire, or you can be the poorest person on earth. If you're there, we're all fucking equal. We're all there for the exact same reason. We're all there to improve who we are and improve how we feel about the person who looks back at us in the mirror. I don't see genders. I don't see age. I don't see statuses as far as salary. I don't see any of that. Like, my ego will take over if I'm sitting, if I'm next to somebody and then, that person's doing the same exercise I'm doing and they're doing 10 pounds heavier than I am. My ego will kick in and be like, well, I'm going to do 10 pounds heavier than this motherfucker. I don't care if it's a guy or a girl. I care that it's a living human being that's sitting there.
Let's go on.
Right. That's the way I see it. In my brain,
I
it's
like
like,
Joe on something.
1, 2, 3, go.
that's the way I see it. It's like,
Joe's like, I can't do it. I'm like, put 10 more pounds on.
and seriously, I've done that because I'll see like couples, right? Like a guy and a girl, they'll be sitting next to me, and then the guy decides to do something heavier than me, and I'm like, no. Not go over there and lift something like 10 pounds heavier, and I'll fucking rip it, and then he'll get pissed, and then she laughs at him. But for me, it's not, I don't see anything as far as statuses, income level, race.
Well,
I don't see any of that. I don't see.
That's
I
your perception.
I agree.
It's not the world, though.
I
That's
agree.
the sad part.
Exactly.
But that's the thing. It's like that place should be the one place where none of it matters.
It should, but it's
Right?
not
Because
to everyone. You
That's-
get the teeny boppers. You get the teenagers.
Right.
You
You can be whatever you want, but right there in that place, like, to me, the way I've lived and the way I see it, the way I've engraved it, is like that place is the place we go to better ourselves. The place we go to fight whatever demons we want to fight. That's our zone. That's where we get to be us. Right? You can, call it church. Like a lot of people call it church.
Hallelujah.
I've called it church before. I've called it my own fucking release of stress, and because realistically, like I've talked about this on my own podcast, it's like that's the place where I go to, where I don't have to worry about being me. I don't have to worry about bills. I don't have to worry about being whatever persona I'm being for that day, being whoever I'm supposed to be to help somebody else. I don't have to worry about anything because all I have to worry about is that weight. The weight that I'm lifting, the weight that I'm repping, the weight that I'm failing at, because that's all there is. You can go there and wipe your mind clear of your life, your struggles, and you can just be you, whatever that version of you is, you're just there. So do I think men should have their own separate? No. Do I think women should have their own separate? No. Because I don't see any of that. I think we all should be able to go there, better ourselves, help other people to better themselves. And then after that, go on about your life. Whatever, if you're a Nazi after you lift the gym, you're a Nazi. If you're racist, if you're Mexican, if you're illegal, I don't care what you do afterwards. When you're there, you're not you. You're part of the community that's there.
So you used to go to exports in the city, right? And you used to go at a really crazy fucking hour. And this is when we first started dating, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I was
you're-
there at 1 a.m.
1 a.m. He would be at the gym for like hours. And I'm like, this is not kosher. Like, this is weird, right? And so I asked him and I'm like, well, like, why are you there at that specific hour? And he's
Because
like,
there's no women there.
well, no, he said there's no one there. He was like, it was empty. And
The
I had
people that are there to
work
do
out.
what they
So
want to work
it
out.
was pretty much the environment of what he was looking for, right? And so I'm like, I get that. Well, maybe that's what some women are looking for. And so your 1 a.m. back in the city at Export could be the women's area at Edge. So it's whatever works for that person. I don't think you should take that right away from someone. If you guys want an only men's area, fucking go for it. Why not? But don't shit on the women's area just because you don't have one.
The whole point is that if we did want a men's only area, there would be, not from you, but there would be some uproar as to why do men need a men's only area.
Again, why do you think that?
And to be fair, there is still some uproar depending on who you ask about why
When
women have
are-
a women's only.
Oh, I'm not saying.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, we could argue this point till it's dead. I think all of us in this room don't necessarily feel like that is necessary one way or the other, but there are people in this world that feel strongly about both sides. So, you know, it's like we have a long way to go as a fucking country and world and all that shit, but
I wouldn't say country. I think it's just a fucking society.
That's
like
ran by a specific government.
No, that's just United States. I meant society as a human race
yeah.
in all countries.
Yeah, there are other countries that are
Cray.
similar.
Yeah, I mean, as far as human race goes, we're just like a few seconds in the Earth's lifespan. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
We're just a few seconds in the Earth. I mean, the Earth is fucking ancient.
So while we're not judging people at the gym, has anyone seen the dude at Vasa that
Which-
wears short jean shorts?
The old guy?
Looks like he's homeless.
No.
Yes, he had on like snow boots. And
Is that white dude is humping everything?
Yes, and
What?
he's
Yeah.
body
He was at
slamming.
Edge. He was at Edge.
Wait, was he the guy at Edge where you were like, look at this guy, look at this
hold
guy?
on. So then,
Can't.
just like put this perspective into fact. I did ask ChatGPT. I'm like, give me a breakdown of how many men's only gyms are there to women's only gyms in the U.S. And it said that men's only gyms are very rare. Truly men's only gyms are extremely uncommon in the U.S. and many other countries because businesses can't completely restrict access based on gender. Many face legal challenges, so most mainstream gyms can't have a men's only gym, but they can have a women's only gym.
Equal rights, equal fights.
No, I'm saying, and I'm not saying it's wrong or anything, but I think that's the
That's a
point.
double standard for sure.
Well, and then
that's
I
a
think
double
I think
standard
that's
for sure.
the point I'm saying of all
Yeah.
of it. When you're saying there's no,
There is.
there is, but it's very because basically on that what it's saying is that you can have it, but it's going to be very very hard to have a
Yeah.
men's only than a women's only. So there are more women's only gyms
And
in the U.S. than a men's only because
But here's the thing:
of that factor.
switching fields and everything. I can tell you this from my own perspective, and from the fact of my career path. As far as firearms go, I am certified to do a women's only class. But you know how many dudes actually get women to show up for a women's only class? 0. Because women will see that there's a male instructor and they won't sign up. But if it's a female instructor, class is packed.
Well, if it's a women's class, I would hope that the woman
It doesn't
would, like,
matter who
I
the
mean,
instructor is.
Why are you yelling at me, though?
I'm just saying it doesn't matter because the curriculum is the exact same.
Then why have a women's only class then?
The curriculum is the same for women. That doesn't mean the instructor has to be a woman. A male instructor can learn that curriculum, but no women will sign up for it because they'll think the guy is sexist.
I don't think that's probably why.
That's
but
a fact because of every other business that has women's only classes and they're women instructors, you can ask Second Amendment, you can ask D5, you can ask at guns.
I mean, maybe there should be more women instructors then.
They should.
Okay.
Not saying there shouldn't be. I think everybody should have that kind of knowledge. But the point is, some women will look at the class schedule and be like, "Oh, it's a male instructor. I don't want that."
Well, if it's an all women's class, I would assume that there is going to be a woman instructor.
Why would you assume that?
Because it's
Why
an all
can't
women's
a man
class.
know the
I'm not saying
curriculum?
they
for-
couldn't. I never said they couldn't. But if it's an all women's class, I would. It's just like picking an OBGYN. I would rather have a woman, not a
But
man.
there are male OBGYNs.
For sure, but I would feel more comfortable.
Why?
Because a woman has woman parts, and she's familiar with my woman part.
But they went to the exact same school, studied the exact same material.
Yes, but they don't have a vagina, and a woman
Not the
does.
point.
It is the point because they know exactly what I'm going through. So I
Technically, so would the
personally-
guy because they
No.
got told in class.
You would know via textbook, but you wouldn't know how it
Yes.
actually feels. It's so different.
Yes.
So different.
Well, so hold on. I don't want to get into this whole concept of this, but sorry, let me ask you this question. If you knew before going to an OBGYN doctor, right? And if you were given your female OBGYN got a C average through medical school,
But the male got an A+.
and the male got a B minus,
Let's
a
go
B
B-.
minus, not a play, a B minus.
She would still pick the C.
right? So theoretically, if you take the vagina out of the equation, there, right?
Oh, vagina out? Okay.
Vagina out of the equation,
Asexual.
and
Gotcha.
saying, okay, so Dr. Smith and Dr.
Smith.
Sure. Dr. Smith and Dr. Smith, right? Okay, let's just sure. Dr. Smith and Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith A got a C minus all through medical school, right? All through. That's all you know. Dr. Smith 2 got a B minus average through all of school. Which one would you theoretically pick? Not knowing that one's a male, one's a female. That's all you knew was one got a B minus average, the other one got a C minus average.
B minus 100
Okay.
if sex wasn't an
And
issue.
then all
yeah.
of a sudden you okay, cool. You picked B minus average John Smith. You walk into the room and they're like, well, you have two choices. You have a male or a female. Which one would you pick?
Female.
I would probably pick the female.
Okay. And then and your first pick was you picked because Smith got a B average. The other Smith got a C minus.
Knowledge.
But now, if all of a sudden you were given the information that one's a male, one's a female, the male got a B, the female got a C. Now you're going to change your answer and say, I want the female. So if you're about, like you said, I only want to pick because she's got a vagina and he doesn't. But if you first, without knowing that there was a vagina involved in the concept and you picked it based on grades, why are you changing your answer now?
Because you gave me a second filter where I can actually make a different choice. You gave me a second filter. Things
Okay.
change when you put variables in a situation.
So
That's
Okay,
one.
hold on. Oh, no,
That's
no.
one. And no, I'm not done answering my question,
hurry
sir.
up.
Number 2 is that I would feel more comfortable because she knows physically how a woman's body feels and what may be normal and what may not be normal.
okay, so
Okay, hold on. Can
That's
I add
my
that?
personal.
No, I
You're
got a
cut off.
variable. No, I got a variable.
Mute his fucking mic.
No, I got a
bro.
variable to that. Hold on. Just one variable. Just one.
Yeah.
Female had a D+.
No.
Male had an A.
Juan, shut the fuck up.
I wouldn't
Okay.
know if it was a.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold
no.
on. Sadia, you and me here.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so
that's a valid question, though.
So what you're saying, and I mean, I'm not discrediting your answer here. So what you're saying is, I think it comes down to what you-
Comfortability.
that's what I'm saying.
Familiarity.
So I think
Like-
so. So without knowing the fact that you have a female versus a male, if you knew something like a C versus a B, you would pick the B. But if then you were giving the full facts and saying that one is a male, one is a female, regardless of what your first answer wise, you would pick the female because you feel you're more relatable to that.
Correct. And when it comes to the lady parts, you have to feel comfortable with who you're choosing as a provider. So if you don't feel comfortable with that person, you're not going to sit there and tell them all the details to a male, even though it's a doctor. You're going to feel some type of way. Well, I'm not going to say you, I'm going to say because I would feel some type of way. I would feel more comfortable and more open with a woman because I'm pretty sure she has experiences like I do.
So, okay. So to your answer to that, do you feel like that is true because that's what you think?
That's how I would feel. That's
Okay.
how I feel.
So I'm just trying to understand. So you are basing your answer based on feelings.
Correct.
Okay, so you feel that regardless of how, so if you're talking about like the male doctor has Nobel Peace Prizes, he's like the top of the top of the top of.
See, now you're putting more variables in there. That's different.
But
No, because to the original point, right? Like when you first started giving this scenario, the grades were so close,
Right.
It's almost like it's
not that
there's
different.
not much variable.
Right.
An A to a D is
It's
more
different.
variable.
But based on her point, it shouldn't matter because it's a woman, so she knows.
No,
Why
that's
not?
part of it. That's
Part
not the
of
whole
it.
thing.
yeah, it's a play.
So hold on. So are you saying if the woman got a D and the male got an A, he knows more about what's going on in the woman's body than the woman does?
No, what I would say is he pretty much is a little better at his job, textbook wise.
Right.
Textbook wise.
So that would be enough for you to sway yourself
Well, yeah, if he
Textbook
had an
knowledge
A
versus-
versus almost flunking.
versus somebody who is literally born and lived with what you have?
Yes, because I can ask my sister, "Hey, what do you got? Like, how do you feel when you are on your period?" But she didn't go to school, so it depends.
You can't do that. You can't use that analogy with me
How?
because your sisters literally went to school.
I have more than one sister.
You c-
I have more than one sister, and that was a for instance. Like, dude, you're overreaching, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying you can't use that analogy with me.
Okay, Krista, I can ask Krista, hey, how do you feel when you have your period? And, she can tell me whatever her symptoms are, but that just goes that far.
I think
So-
I agree. I agree with you on that part
This,
because
though-
when Krista says she's like, "Oh, it's hurting," I
You
can
can't relate. You
I
can't
can never
relate.
I can never relate to that point because I think
He tells me to suck it up and get over it, and I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck
okay,
you.
because-
motherfucker.
No,
All right,
no,
motherfucker.
no. And I think you're right in that. And I don't think I don't.
I don't disagree with that because I could not understand what they go through
No,
either.
and I think to Sadia's
Suck a
point.
dick, bitch.
You wish.
I think Sadia's point to that is I think I understand your concept to that,
Just
right?
said I don't know what you go through.
Even if I sat there and went through medical school and got an A-, I'm not gonna go with A+, an A- through women's anatomy,
Anatomy. Gotcha.
right? Yeah, whatever.
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
I can never relate to the concept of actually
Having
going
a-
through it. I
Mm-hmm.
can sit there and read and
Different than-
all these things versus if you to your point, if you had a woman that went through the same
Cycle every month.
through the same schooling through me, but she only scored a C or a D at your point, you can relate more to her because she is
Going through it.
going through that versus the guy who medically and by the books went higher, but he would never understand that because I can never understand that concept.
It's
Because,
no different than you saying you were previously married and got divorced and nobody
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
hasn't
Yeah.
been in that
Yeah.
situation understands. Like,
No,
it's
no.
the
I
same
say the
concept.
same thing that I tell you about the whole. You have both parents and I have none.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
just-
understand
yeah.
what I go through.
Right.
I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah. And you can go to school and understand the whole
What your
loss.
body goes through,
Right, but you
and
don't
the
understand
5
the fact
stages
that
of
you can-
grief.
Right, but in real life you can't understand how
No.
randomly at 9:57 you were like, I miss my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly,
Right.
exactly.
So-
I think what this all comes down to is if a guy's staring at a woman at a gym, it's not because he wants to
Hit it.
No,
Sometimes it is.
no. Well, no, but also too. But
Sometimes it is, and
but
sometimes
no,
he's thinking
no,
of Jeffrey
but I mean,
Dahmer
yeah,
seasonings.
yeah.
Like,
Okay,
it just,
so
we
not
don't
not,
know.
not to interrupt,
But
Joe.
a guy
but-
could be looking at a guy and think the same thing.
So
Right,
not to
right.
interrupt. There's been times where I will look at doesn't have to be a woman, just or a man. Let's go with a woman. Let's go with a woman who's lifting some weight that I don't see normally lifted by women, and I'll catch a glimpse and I'm like, fucking egg, good for you.
yeah,
You know what I love? Not to cut you off.
Oh, you did.
No, so have you guys heard of Lily? Have you seen any like TikToks or Instagrams on Lily Lifts? Do you know who that is?
No,
She's
is she
like-
the little girl?
The little blonde chick?
Yes, I sent you.
The little one?
Yeah,
I sent it to
She's
you and you
fucking
sent it to me.
amazing.
So like she will put, and there's this other chick that I follow that's like a brunette, and she lifts for her size like more than most men, but like incredible for her weight, right? But she posts a lot of videos of when she like will be like, oh, like when you think they're staring at you in the gym, and then it's like the background video of like 3 dudes watching and being like, holy fuck, like
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that
think
is cool. But
I think
that's-
most
we
of the
need more of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I think that's
agreed.
most of that. When I am staring at someone at the gym,
Yeah.
it's not because I'm like, oh, you're fucking hot, or like I can see your camel toe because you're wearing like the tightest
Sometimes
pants.
you can.
No, you can't. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's a whole nother conversation. I'm saying like, why is it that when you can do a squat, you gotta like tuck your
top
shirt
in,
in
yeah.
into the back to do a squat? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you
Yeah.
don't need to do that shit. But it's more like I'm staring because I'm just more like, fuck
Good
yeah.
shit.
Like, dude, that's fucking badass. But if I'm looking, I was like, almost I'm a creep, I'm a pervert, I'm gawking at you, and it's like, no, I'm just staring because I'm just like,
Good for
fuck
you.
yeah, that's fucking badass.
And that's, I'm on the same boat because I don't, like I said earlier, I don't look at genders or anything, and I was like, if you're lifting some heavy ass fucking weight and you're doing it good fucking for you.
Juan's looking at the high school kids and you're like, fuck yeah, lift that 14 pounds.
Oh my
It's
god.
one of those things like shit. Good for you.
It's like
No.
that one chick with those 70-pound weights doing fucking
Yeah,
Bulgarian.
your
squats.
cousin.
Holy
She looks like my cousin.
Yeah, she
crap.
like I
Crazy.
no, yeah,
Wow.
I've seen that chick at Planet Fitness. Like I've seen
Yeah.
her more than you ever have. And every time like I've seen her, I'm staring at her, but not because it's like, oh my gosh, she's fucking hot or anything. She's fucking doing split squats with 70-pound weight. I'm just more like
Holy crap.
I'm gonna stare at you because I'm like,
In awe.
holy
Yeah.
fucking shit. Like that is so cool. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stare at you because that's fucking
Great.
badass. I'm not looking at you because I'm like, oh, she's fucking hot, or like I can see her ass, or like look at those tits. Like, no, I'm looking at you because it's like that is fucking badass.
Great.
And she doesn't look physically like she
No,
could
she
do
doesn't.
it
Because we
either.
look, we
That's
both
what's
looked at her.
impressive.
That's what I'm saying. I look at her more because, like, when you look at her, she doesn't look like someone who would be like doing that shit. Mm-hmm. You look at her more. She's just like, and I'm just like, that's fucking
Yeah. I
badass.
mean, she's like super tall. Too.
Yeah, no, she did. Like I said, Krista's seen her.
She looks like my cousin, so every time I see her, I'm always like
She white?
staring. She's white, and
Brunette?
I'm like longer hair,
Like 6 feet tall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
I've
I'm
seen her all the time.
Yeah, so I like look and I'm like, dude, it looks like my fucking cousin.
And
I don't even know
so
what she does for a
close.
living because she's there in the days that I
Yeah.
go in there early. She's like
Yeah.
fucking hell.
She's always
and then she'll
there
be
in
there
the
in the
day.
evening. I was like, what the fuck?
when I went to go Planet Fitness, she'd always be during the
Yeah.
day, and like I said, I'd always stare. It wasn't because like, oh my god, like she's fucking hot or anything. No, I would just be like staring because it's like,
See, half
You're
the time I'm
fucking
staring at
lying.
somebody, it's like, motherfucker, you're here when I'm off, and then you're here when I'm afterward. The fuck are you
yeah,
doing?
you're trying to realize that you're like, I see you every day at 5 p.m. and all of a sudden, out of the
take a day off and
randomness,
you're here at fucking 10
yeah,
a.m.
I was
What
like,
do you do for a living?
Yeah.
we do that.
The one
too.
chick that she's always
Yeah.
there, like that fit chick.
Yeah.
No matter, I swear to God, no matter
Anytime
what
we go.
time we go to
Any
the gym,
day, anytime.
every day, there she is. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I've had several.
do
I was
you
like, what
live
the
here? Yeah. No.
There was this one, I call him a midget, but he's like maybe 5 feet tall, buff white dude.
Oh no, it's Mexican.
No,
Oh, yeah,
he's
we know
white.
the Mexicans.
Yeah, we know
his
we
name
know
is
the-
Ryan. I used to see him at Edge. Like throughout when I was unemployed, I would go out through random times of the day. He was fucking there, and now he's fucking teaching one of the red studio classes at Vasa. And I was like,
Nice.
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Don't you have a job?
Well, now he's got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
No, it's crazy. Like for me, when I go to the gym, it's either I'm fighting something in my head, like some kind of fucking weird feeling, some kind of mood, or I'm just there to get my workout in. And if I'm looking around, I'm looking, I'm not judging. I'm just kind of like, holy shit, that person's lifting that kind of way. Fucking good for you.
I mean, I'm sometimes judging. I'm not gonna lie.
Just always judge.
I like to people watch too.
I
When
mean,
I'm on the
if people
treadmill
are
and
like
stuff.
trying to do more than they can physically
Yeah.
do, and it's like shit, I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, why do you got to try to be tough? But
That,
they're there,
For me,
so-
that's one of the places where it's like, I don't care what you do for a living. We're all equal here. You're doing something to
Yeah.
better yourself,
Yeah.
to
yeah,
fight whatever.
everyone's there for a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
For your own therapy or whatever it is. You need help. My help. It's whatever. It's,
yeah,
But, the only time I get competitive, it's like if I'm doing some bench work or doing some kind of lift, somebody goes right next to me, or if I'm doing some cardio work and somebody's right next to me, and it's like, you're here for something. But that's just my own ego.
They're here to lift.
If I go to like the power racks and they're all empty and somebody just walks in right next to me and it's like, you're here for something.
It's not about you, Juan.
The fuck do you want?
All right.
we rapping.
I think we're wrapping.
Yeah, let's wrap.
Oh, question though. So Saturday is the Royal Rumble.
Yes,
Lady Juan Rogers.
Don't look at me. I'm already gonna be here.
No, I thought it was the 20 whatever.
That's elimination chamber.
Oh, I'm
No,
like,
this-
wait.
you're a whole
This-
month. Like,
this
wow.
Saturday.
I
this-
literally put it in my calendar. I'm like, what day it
This
is? What day is
Saturday.
it?
She fucking texted me. What day is WrestleMania? I was
I
like,
had to put it in my calendar.
April.
No,
Okay.
and
If
I'm
you're
like,
talking
no.
about what day we're going to
Yeah.
the United Center,
I'm like-
that's elimination chamber. That's in
Okay,
February.
so Lady Juan Rogers, what are you doing this Saturday at 1 p.m.?
Your walls are really white.
So are you coming over to watch the Royal Rumble?
Maybe.
So that's at 1 o'clock.
Maybe. What else do you have to do at 1 p.m. on a Saturday?
I don't know.
Nothing.
What do you mean? I
You
don't
shut
know.
your mouth.
What do you mean? I don't know.
I don't know what my schedule looks like.
It's
you
your
do.
schedule.
Okay.
Again.
Oh.
Oh, she destroyed the mic. This is not even mine.
All right. So
I'll be here.
because episode 3
Ooh.
is going to be recorded after
So this
the
is
Royal Rumble.
2.
This is 2.
Gotcha.
No,
This is part 2.
This is 2.
Oh,
No.
2.2.
Yeah.
Oh no, this,
This
is 3.
is 3.
This is
So
technically.
episode 4.
This
Wait, I'm
episode 4.
confused.
No, this
This is
episode
3.
This is episode 3. Episode 4 is going to be recorded after the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
There will be cake,
Baby cake.
Bailey cakes, whipped cream.
Like legit?
Yeah,
Yeah, legit.
whipped cream sheet cake from Walmart. I'm picking it because fuck buttercream.
Butter
Whipped cream is the best. So we need a commitment right now because it's going to be permanently stored on here forever
That means you can't
and ever
back
and
out.
ever and ever. Are you going to be here Saturday at 1 p.m. for the Royal Rumble?
Why do I gotta decide right now?
Because the Royal
Because it's
Rumble's in
like
2 days.
2 days from now. I don't know what are you expecting?
Yeah. You got to commit.
Maybe.
No, maybe. Yes or no?
I live in a gray area.
There's no gray.
There's gray.
No,
You're wearing gray.
not for the Royal.
That's
This
blue.
is blue.
I see gray.
This is blue.
That's blue.
You gotta say yes. See.
I'm gonna be here. I don't know about you.
That's great.
He's talking to you, not me.
I will let you know.
When?
Mañana.
She lying.
She lying. All right. So
Until next time.
Until Saturday.
She's from Texas, I can tell by the way he's just stepping around the room.
all right. This was episode
Tres.
3. We don't know. We don't know if Lady Juan Rogers is going to show up at the Royal Rumble. even though she has nothing to do.
You don't
won't.
know that.
There
She
might be a
won't.
building explosion on Saturday.
Or
Oh.
a fire. I mean, you set people on fire. Maybe it's the second.
She won't. She won't. No ovaries.
Yeah, she won't. She'll be at the women's only gym.
Jealous much?